Younghoe Koo from 58. It is good.
I am reincarnated. I was stargazing. Life goes on. I need her, my babies. Woke up looking for the broccoli. High key, keep a horn on me. That could my seat. IP ownership. The blueprint is by me. Mr. Get Off.
Been good again tonight. Seattle's got to make a stop.
Amon-Ra St. Brown's going to throw it back to Goff. Who had that on the bingo card? Touchdown Lions.
All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. You are watching Talking Sports with Maurice. And before we begin, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like this video if you so choose. And please leave a comment. I'm locked and loaded and ready to put on a show. Get into week 4, the week that was. The door is closed, and it all started on Thursday night as the Dallas Cowboys, they maintained their ownership of the New York Giants, beating them 20-15. And like I said before, the Giants looked like they were doing everything they were on point, running the ball, playing good defense. They gave up only really one big play, and that was to CeeDee Lamb for a 50+ yard touchdown. But they couldn't capitalize when it got to the red zone. They settled for none but field goals. They end up losing 1-3. Brian Daboll, that seat gotta be warm. On to Sunday, the San Francisco 49ers were able to get back on a winning track, beating the New England Patriots at home 30-13. I tell you what, Brock Purdy looking pretty damn good. However, the 49ers, it seemed like that injury bug just keeps plaguing us. Ended up evening up on the record 2-2. The New England Patriots fall to 1-3. Who did say they gonna beat them Saints? The Dirty Birds were at home and they took care of business in a thriller, beating the Saints 26-24 on a last-second field goal and a 58-yard field goal. Must be nice. Jake Moody couldn't do it. Nope, not at all. Not at all. The Bears, I picked the damn Rams to win this game. The Bears at home, they took care of business 24-18. Tying up their record 2-2. The Rams now fall to 1-3. Their only victory was against the damn 49ers. The Minnesota Vikings remain undefeated. They were in Lambeau, took care of business. They were up big, but Jordan Love, his return was not for the weak at heart. They came storming back, but fell up short. 31-29. The Vikings improved to 4-0. The Packers are now 2-2. You mean to tell me, I don't care who you was playing in the competition or anything like that, you mean to tell me that Malik Willis is 2-0 and Jordan Love is 0-2? Steelers, Colts, look, before I dive into what I was going to dive into, Anthony Richardson, he's a dynamic player that the game really needs his type of playing style. And I just got, look, earlier I was watching Marvel is in the building. Before I dive into what I'm going to dive into regarding the Colts and Steelers game, let me just say Anthony Richardson, the game really needs him, especially his play style, grit and gritty. I don't have a problem with that. Gotta play smart, because damn it. You know, looking at this matchup, Justin Fields, still young, he's a thoroughbred. Anthony Richardson, I mean, come on. What better matchup, right? No, we didn't get to see that, but what we got to see, what we saw, what we seen was Joe Flacco coming into the game early and taking care of business, leading the Indianapolis Colts 27-24 over the Pittsburgh Steelers. They fall to 3-1, having their first defeat. I just wasn't expecting no Joe Flacco. Justin Fields, Indianapolis Colts, and let me just say another thing as far as with the These dogs is wild. Y'all want some dogs? Whoever wants some dogs, go ahead and comment. Let me know. I ship them in a box. Don't give a damn. In a box. Will I poke holes in a box? Of course. Of course. But definitely, look. Earlier I was watching on Prime Video the evolution of the black quarterback. And I was thinking like, man, this is a great piece. If you haven't watched it, absolutely check it out. Check it out. Evolution of the black quarterback. Man, look at it come out of here all black with a leather glove quarterbacks. And finally, you know, when you have representation, you know, that's the face of the league, like a Pat Mahomes. His daddy off the chain. But yeah, come on, Anthony Richardson. Play smart, buddy. Play smart. When it's time to slide, slide. Come on, man. Got that James Earl Jones voice, don't he? I went for the damn... Okay, I picked the Steelers. And I also picked the doggone Jets. Yes, I did. I picked the Jets. They lost 10-9. Like, shout out to the Broncos defense. They clamped down any and everything they tried to do for us with the Jets on offense. However, it seems to be a disconnect on the offensive line. It's been addressed many times that the weakness on the offense for the Jets is their offensive line. They went out and got this tackle from Dallas. They went out and they try to put pieces together to shore up that line. But at this point in time, you know, they had double-digit penalties and half of them was on the offensive line. The defense did all they can do. The Denver Broncos didn't score until the third quarter. Good defensive game. A lot of people call it, you know, boring because there was a lot of yards in it and all this, you know, 6-0 at halftime. But for me, that's grimy defense. Every yard matters. That game pretty much solidified that. What's up, Marvel? Marvel in the building. She out there making noise, causing ruckus. And so was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, led by Baker Moxie Mayfield, who had another sensational day at home. Fire the cannons, fire the cannons, fire the cannons. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are for real. They put another beat down on the Eagles, 33-16. They got 16 because on the block extra point, the Eagles ran it back for a 2-point conversion. That was pretty cool to see. Don't see that too often, so it was pretty cool to see. Eagles are now 2-2. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers improved to 3-1. Bengals, Panthers, 34-24 was the score. The Bengals get on the winning track. Welcome to the season, Bengals. 1-3. Tied up with the Carolina Panthers, who are also 1-3. Damn. Jacksonville Jaguars looked like they were on their way to the first victory. CJ Stroud led a comeback, beating the Jaguars 24-20. Another costly turnover for the Jaguars. Another L. They are now 0-4 in the season. I'm sticking a fork in the Jacksonville Jaguars. The fork's in them. Texans improved 3-1. Diggs was definitely in the building. Commanders, they are 3-1 and fun to watch. I had this game in my top 5. I picked the Arizona Cardinals, but it's all good. The Commanders came out on top 42-14. Jaden Daniels looking spectacular. Looking like an early Rookie of the Year. Raiders, they get on a winning track. I had a bad week in picks because I also picked the Browns to beat the Raiders. Deshaun Watson looked absolutely lousy. The Raiders prevailed 20-16. The Browns defense kept them in the game. But Deshaun Watson, no. 4th down, couldn't even pull the trigger. Couldn't even. It jammed on him. Chiefs, Chargers, and under the radar, or looking like, hey, could this be the game that the Kansas City, pretty much get their first L? And I said, I don't feel comfortable with that. This game was, the Chargers were up 10-0. The Kansas City Chiefs, since 2019, has a 57 winning percentage when down by 10 points. What? When you down 10, you bet that they can win? That's why they're back-to-back champions. The Chiefs took care of business, remained undefeated 4-0. They beat the Chargers 17-10. Chargers are dropped 2 in a row now. They're at 2-2. Who's got it better than us? Okay. Jim Harbaugh, that's why your daddy all over there in the press conference of your brother, making up all kind of ruckus and whatnot. And he had a right, because the Baltimore Ravens stomped a mud hole in the Buffalo Bills' ass and walked it dry, and it was one hell of a game to watch. 35-10 was the score. The Ravens are looking like what they should be. I think they've corrected their mistakes. Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry is an absolutely winning combination with that defense. They are now 2-2. The Bills, they suffered their first loss. They are now 3-1. 3-1. And we had a doubleheader on Monday night. And you talk about bad quarterback play going into this game. I said, yeah, bad quarterback play. But what saved Tennessee Titans, what saved the disappointing Tennessee Titans, is Mason Rudolph. He said, hey, if I could take a slap with a helmet, I can do this. Got into the game because Will Levis fought. Okay, he got the first down. He stretched out, all good, got the first down. But you gonna point when the first down, then they come to find out you hurt and you didn't play no more, and all you doing is just, what the hell is he doing? I was sitting on the couch like, what the hell is he doing? I cannot wait till the Lions and Seahawks play. Pathetic. Mason Rudolph came in there. The Titans ran the ball effectively, efficiently, and got the dub, 31-12. Mike McDaniels, at this point, he didn't know what the hell to do. He didn't know what the hell to say. And he didn't know what direction to go to. The Dolphins are now 1-3. The Titans are now 1-3 as well. Seahawks, Lions. I could watch this game every week. The Seahawks, Lions, every damn week. Sign me up. I'm watching. Popcorn, all of that. Butter, the movie type butter and all of that. With the little seasoning on all of that. All of that. Popcorn ready. Lions, Seahawks, slobber knocker. Indeed. I guess the biggest play of this game was in the fourth quarter, fourth down. Seahawks driving. They got the first down, but they called offensive pass interference. When I looked at it, I guess if that's what the rules say, then that's what the rules say, I reckon. I don't know. But it just looked like he started out with his route and it just came engaged with the defender. He didn't go out, blocking the defender. I really wanted that drive to continue, but it didn't. 4th and 13, Seahawks punt the ball to the Lions. The Lions dog walk the drive for a touchdown. They win 42-29, improving on the season to 3-1. The Seahawks are now 3-1 as they lost their first game of the season. That was the first quarter of the season. The biggest takeaways that I see right now is injuries. Please leave a comment. What is your biggest takeaways after the first 4 weeks of the NFL season? Thank you so much for tuning in.